What's up, friends? This is Gun Gaming here, and just a short answer for Ludacris. Ludacris asking, "Hey man, loving the content out of Black Widow and Captain Marvel at the moment. For what's considered endgame, which would you recommend?" So I did a whole character ranking video. Please go watch that. Very controversial. I'm okay with the controversy. And the main person I was hitting back against was Darth Micro, saying that we shouldn't be ranking characters. I go on to watch his video reviewing the post-patch notes, and he commented specifically before he had read any of the character fixes, which characters needed fixes, which characters might need nerfs. And that, to me, purely and simply summarizes the point that we're not that far apart. I understand that people don't want content creators saying you have to play this player over that player. That's not what I'm ever trying to recommend. Mostly what I'm trying to say is certain characters are better than other characters. They are right now. That just very much is true. And if you only have limited amount of time, you should play one of the characters that you like. Hopefully you like more than one character in the Marvel Universe playing this game. And you should play the one that's playing better right now. And in addition to that, the devs should really fix the characters that suck. Star-Lord needs so much more love. He is so unplayable, and even the latest fixes, we'll wait to see how they work. But his animations are not his main problem. He actually has some pretty good animations. Some pretty his cast times aren't super bad. He doesn't have that many attacks that follow units as they move, so I think that could maybe get improved. He doesn't have any really good iframe attacks. His problem solver is kind of the closest, but he doesn't actually become invincible during it. He just kind of moves around, but he only goes from side to side instead of through and back like Iron Man's spin blades or Black Widow's close encounter damage. I always forget what that's called. So those need some work. Now, between Captain Marvel and Black Widow, those both ranked really high on my list. Black Widow ranked a little bit higher for me. She still does a little bit more single target damage. Her build is a little simpler, but Captain Marvel is one of my favorites. I know some people have called her clunky. I disagree. I think that she scales exceptionally well. I think that the fact that she gets in and close up is intentional in her kit. She is a brawler bruiser. I think of her, if you've played Dungeons and Dragons, very much as like a cleric, where she gets up close. She has a lot of team shared kindness, etc. But mostly like a self-casting, maybe more like a paladin, I guess. But she gets up close, personal, can shirk off all of those status effects that enemies are throwing down, has a massive health pool if you build her correctly. Defense and dodge rate also stack really well on her. And the biggest thing you should be focusing on for her is just ultimate skill gauge recovery, cooldown decreases for the skills that decrease the ultimate cooldown, so that you're popping her ultimate as often and frequently as possible. That increases your damage, makes you immune to status effects, makes it so your guard can't be broken. I mean, she's pretty awesome in that she is pretty easy to play AFK. She's easy to play with a team. She's easy to play when you're on your own, just grinding through a lot of end game content. So that's kind of, if you like that kind of gameplay, play Captain Marvel. Now, I agree with Rusi's comments here, Ludacris, that Black Widow is more stealth focused, and if you like to do kiting, you like to kind of stay on the outside of combat and then dash in, do all your damage at once, and get back out of there. That's how I like to play. I like to play as kind of a rogue whenever I play, other types of games, other MMOs, and so for me, Black Widow really fit that play style, and I really like her. So I think you can't go wrong really with either of the choices, especially if you're scaling towards endgame and pushing to get to level 110 now. Both are really reasonable options, and you'll like them. So I hope that helps you. That kind of reinforces some of what Rusi already said in response to your comment, but I just kind of wanted to go into that in more detail because I do my best to try to respond to all your questions here on YouTube. And I'm sure other people who didn't type it in the comments have a similar question. But try them both out, see how you like them. Make sure you bring them into Omega War and Dimensional Duel to see how you like their fit in both of those game modes. I do think that Captain Marvel is probably a little better fit for Omega War, and Black Widow is a little bit better fit for Dimensional Duel, but both are top 3 characters in each of those game modes. So, hope that helps. Talk to you soon. Good luck out there. Keep on gaming. Leave a sub if you want to see more of this content. If you left a question you want to see my answer, make sure you drop a sub. Until next time, have some fun. Get out there. Keep on gaming. Bye for now.